Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzanon, MetabolicMasterpiece.com, here with a freaking awesome training technique that we've been using in our training this month called Power Micro Dropsets. Dropsets are a favorite intensifier technique among us bros who absolutely love chasing that sick pump. Typically, we'll perform dropsets at the end of a workout as an incredible finisher. But sometimes we'll use it at the beginning of a workout as a great pre-exhaust technique. In most cases, we'll utilize the 8 to 12 rep range when performing drop sets. We'll do 8 to 12 reps on that initial activation set and drop the weight 3 or 4 times and selecting a weight that will still allow us to hit that 8 to 12 rep range. Now, classic bodybuilder Larry Scott used to do something called Power Dropsets, where every single set he would aim for 6 repetitions. There's also a drop set technique called Micro Dropsets, where you do the initial activation set and then each drop in weight that you make is fairly insignificant. So the amount of reps that you can do each of the drop sets is going to be fairly minimal, somewhere between 1 to 3 repetitions. Now what I've done is married those two techniques together and created Power Micro Dropsets. So you're going to aim for 6 reps on that initial activation set and then perform 4 more sets where the drop in weight is going to be fairly insignificant, allowing you to hit a rep range somewhere between 1 and 3. Now don't get a specific number in mind. You want to make those drops in weight really small and aiming for that 1 to 3 rep range, but if you can get 4 reps, squeeze those 4 reps out. And just make note that you can make an even smaller drop in weight the next time that you perform this technique. You want to make sure that you're still able to perform the movement with great control, great form, and I'm telling you, it's just a different kind of technique. You're going to feel a great burn. The pump won't be quite as sick as it is when you're aiming for that 8 to 12 rep range, but the feel is absolutely amazing. So there with the leg press, the drop in weight, I was stripping 25 pounds off at a time, where in the big picture with the total weight being lifted, that's a pretty insignificant drop in weight. Next time I may try going a little bit smaller with those weight increments, maybe 20 pounds instead of the 25, but that worked out really well where I got 6 reps on that first set and then 2 reps for each of the 4 sets afterwards. Now with the cable lateral raise, I'm making a really insignificant amount of drop, which is 2.5 pounds each set. Now, in the big picture, as I said, like 25 pounds with the leg press was really insignificant in comparison. Here I started with 20 pounds or 22.5 pounds on that first set. So making a 2.5 pound drop is an insignificant drop in weight, a pretty minimal drop in weight, but in the big picture, it's still probably around the same percentage in weight drop. So I did try this with dumbbells, but our dumbbells the drop is 5 pounds in weight. So I found that selecting a weight that I could do 6 reps off on the first set, dropping 5 pounds, I was still basically able to get 6 more reps on the next few sets. So it wasn't, I wasn't really able to achieve the goal that I was aiming for. Whereas here with the cables only dropping 2.5 pounds, I was able to hit 6 reps on that first initial activation set, and then somewhere between 1 and 2, or actually probably 3 and 4 reps on those drop sets afterwards. So not quite the 1 to 2 reps that I was really hoping for, but 3 to 4 isn't all that bad. Hammer curls worked out pretty good with the drops 5 pounds at a time here. Able to get 6 on that initial set and then about 2 on every drop set afterwards. So it takes a little bit of playing around with. The bottom line is just selecting a weight that you can do 6 reps with on that initial activation set and then make as small a drop as you possibly can and really try to keep it to that 1 to 3 reps with each of the drop with no rest in between. It's a killer technique. Give it a shot and let me know what you think.